Heck yeah. So, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Oh my goodness. Crazy, crazy. A couple days on tube line. Well, probably the past week. Oh, where did we get started? Oh, let's start by the news. Let's start with the NC Tyrant Hunters, aka Jeff is Here audits. So yeah, there's a lot of speculation. So he had a pool fund for Jason D. I don't know who Jason D is. I guess he's an auditor or supporter of NE. But here's the problem, and I agree with a lot of people. Why didn't Jeff, put the PayPal pool name for Jason D? He had to put his own name. Well, I know why. Because he wanted to pocket half the money for himself. A lot of people say, yeah, call him, Jeff here fraud is. It's funny that Jeff now is going to go to NC Tyrant Hunter channel and use that for a while. He did that before. How do I know? Because 10th Man was talking about that the other day in a stream. He was talking about, when 10th called him out like that, just laid it all, and people were just questioning 10th, about this and that. And Jeff went hiding like that, and 10th Man took all the heat about it for a while, and I guess it was on Pauly's stream like that. He finally got a hold of him after about a month or like that, just confronted, just yelling, confronting like that. What the fuck, blah 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 blah. Just crazy. So yeah, so there's speculation now as well too, and that NC Tire Hunters took some of the money and pocketed it as well. Yeah, that supposedly, Jason D got some of the money, but the revenue that Jeff is Here audits got from Super Chat, he pocketed himself. Oh, here's the kicker as well too. If you go to NC Tire Hunters or Jeff is Here audits chat, you always notice that his moderators always put in like his PayPal link. He was asking for Super Chat like that. Especially, like Landy Lang is on there as well, too. And that's another thing that came up, too. 10th had a panel that says, Landy Lang, come up there. And I heard that Landy Lang went up there deflecting as well, too. And some people say, you got to be careful of Landy Lang. She's a known supporter for, past convicted child molesters and rapists as well. Well, that's for another time for a subject as well. But here's the kicker as well. What I heard from 10th was, not confirmed, but what he said, and I can believe as well, that 10th that person, he's not going to lie. Supposedly that Jeff took $1,000 that he got from Super Chat, revenue up and PayPal and stuff like that. He took some of the money and he took over $1,000 and bought himself a new gun. Whoa! Say it ain't so. Yeah, supposedly this big-time auditor, he said he's, disabled and handicapped. But sure, his problem is, I see him go in the streams like that. He say, hey, what's up, y'all, man? Wish me luck going on their audit today. Yeah, he goes out there, has no problem walking, no problem at all. Yeah, he probably takes some of that money, Of course, he always monetizes like that. Yeah, he's one of those people that just say, yeah, I'll fight for your freedom and rights like that. No, he's one of those motherfuckers all about the money. Ching, 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 ching. Yeah. Yep, and someone brought it up in the chat the other day. I think it was Tommy Larson said, frauditors support frauditors. Maybe it's a good thing I don't really go out there auditing that much anymore. Barely let alone cop watch. Yeah, I'll go out there cop watch, but I'm not going to spend my time, my energy, go out there audit. I'm always going to do what my first love is. Yeah, riding the bus, checking out trains, riding elevators. That's always my love. I've told a few people, it's like, yeah, am I going to be on a game forever? Fuck no, most likely not. And I haven't done much audits since probably, last year? I've probably done 2 audits. Basic audits, nothing like hardcore, city halls, post office, I've done stuff like that. Police stations, bus depots, train stations. Oh yes, I've done it all. I've done stuff like that. But yeah, I've done like 2 audits. Anyways, yeah, so there's been like crazy about stuff like that. I'm just going to, YouTube is such a freaking hobby to me. I like to go in streams, see what's going on. I like to do my mixed videos, have a good time. We need good stuff in life. And like to have my dark chat. Alright, enough of that subject here. Let's move on to another subject that happened the other day. Oh, so Andrew Icky and Drama Dome had an 11-hour live stream. Then he says, well, I'm going to end this because I got to get ready to go work. He was up all night. 11 hours. With, talk about this and that. 10th is in there. He was on the panel, but he dropped him down, and he kept saying, why would you do that? People say, well, 10, why won't you go up there? And many times Andrew say, oh, I'll let you up, but 10, I'm not going to let you up, 10th. But, 10th had no choice but to talk in the chat. He kept saying, why are you lying, Andrew? Why are you deflecting? Well, he's flexing. And then I remember one part, Andrew says, well, where's your proof there, 10th man? Where's your receipts? He says, I don't have the proof, but I have the streams. I was there. I witnessed it. I can go back and get it. But he kept dropping them out. He wouldn't let 10th have his point. So, yeah, 10th was talking in the chat. And all of a sudden, 11 hours. Now, I guess, of course, there's a war between 10th man and Dramadome. Because he had he had two Dramadome channels. Yeah, one is, doesn't even say the sub count. The other one says 1.67. So the one that had, I think the one that doesn't have the sub count, he made it says 10th man Dramadome. Well, that's another one. He's got one, Andrew's got one called Shelly Dramadome. He's got one called Richard Crew Dramadome. So that tells you, anytime when Andrew gets to feel like that, he'll make a count on you. Yeah, it's crazy. So I don't know what's going on about that. But so I've seen some people say, like, I've some people say, you used to support Andrew, but I don't know, he's kind of sketchy. 10th man has no reason to lie. He's not a scam artist, and, doesn't eBay. He likes to talk about the news, but people just, always talk about this and that, and 10th this, 10th that. But it's funny was, as well, I see some people like, well, I've seen some people talk about, say, oh, I'm just going to start hearing about 10th man. People say, yeah, fuck the Andrew and Dramadome. I think this is my opinion, not fact. I think sometimes as well, I enjoy watching Andrew Dramadome, but sometimes when he talks about stuff like that, he brings like funny facts or half truths. He doesn't bring the whole, cake caboodle in the cake. 10th has been known to do that. And it's funny was Andrew's talking about, 10th, I get more views like that. What's funny was, Andrew, yeah, you had 150, 60, but that one stream that one morning, right after you went to work, you had maybe double the subscribers that he does. You got more subscribers in one channel than he has both of his, but he can still get the views and people watching. He had 145 that morning. And I have the proof of that because I was there that morning. I got like 4 or 5 pieces of the segments to get my perspective. I had one video that said 145, 144, 10th man, boom. See? And he was live last night. Again, 140 something. He can get the views. All right, yeah. How far we just feel? 7 minutes, all right, that's cool. No problem. So yeah, it's just been crazy about this and that, people feuding, all these beefing each other. Yeah, it's funny, that Andrew and Pauly are kicking it now, and going, that Andrew go kick it with Pauly on his stream and vice versa. But it was 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks ago. Remember when Pauly did a panel it was about fungus, like that. Come get your fungus, you get fungus server or something like that. I don't know what that is. I can't think of the top of my head. But the topic was about fungus. I think yeah. No. It doesn't. No. It was called. I think it was called "Let's Get Danger." Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's the one. Anyways, so he brought up Ace B and Paige B, and then Pauly started talking about, oh, Paige, how good was the sex and Andrew visited in Vegas? Like, whoa, why the fuck you want to bring that shit up there? And Andrew's like, well, I'm not manager, but I can't disappoint. I mean, I felt awful. I felt bad for Ace B. Talk about, how good it was. How good was it when Andrew was with Paige? How good was the fucking bed? All that shit. Like, what the fuck, man? Why you gotta bring up that kind of shit? I mean, fuck, we gotta bring up people's fucking sex life and personal life, man. I mean, to some people, like, nobody wants to talk about, their sex life or who they're dating. Fuck, I don't. Anyways. So, yeah, that's crazy. But, yeah, it's funny as now Andrew and Pauly are kicking like bros after what happened that panel a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago. Before I get out of here, let me talk about one more thing. Here's Joel's coming in the limelight, good old George Lanza, a.k.a. Dank Williams, trying to brain the blow up smoke on the CMN and the Cox. So, yeah, Cox had a video, I think it was like 4 or 5 minutes on, asking, like, you say, yo, NSC lady, I don't know what her channel name is, I can't think of the top of my head, but yeah, that's her nickname. Always talk about, she's always railing about the Cox and people like that, just over what? Because what? Aaron's free speech and stuff like that. So I made a comment, I was like, man, she talks in she's talking a lot of trash for a twoofa. Can't think of it like that, but just say something like that. Good old George Lanza comes out, the gloves start taking a swing, and the CMN. And say, go call your mommy. You're a nobody. You will never amount to shit. Except a basement clown. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah. And yeah, Cox was like, man, he said, hey George, I put more trust in semen than I would put trust into a Rose Ring, a lunatic of an Apple Valley of a Cajun path. Have you gone past out of Apple Valley, let alone California? You know, I doubt he was. You know, good old George Lanza think he's gonna come to Seattle and take the swings at the CMN. Yeah, right. Good luck on that, Georgie boy. You won't make it past the border of California. And if you try to go in 15, you won't get into Vegas. Let me tell you that. And if you try to go at 1-1, again, you won't make it to port because your bitch ass be rose red like a fucking faggot 2-bit redneck inbreed that you are. Raging out, bitching them on, lies for him out, doing 995, going 15, passing up, semi-truckers, and people are like, get the fuck out of my way, yeah. And these people are doing like what? And it's feeling 70 on there. People are doing 75, maybe 80, and you're doing 95 and 100 like a fucking raging lunatic, Eventually you're gonna get pulled over by California Highway Patrol. You're like, you have no right to arrest me. And then they put the cuffs on here. Oh, please don't arrest me. I got a girlfriend to take home. You mean that dumpster cunt that you found that was all dirty with ticks and lice and nanofleas? I mean, did you wash her off with a hose? Did you give her a proper shower? Did you wash the dandruff and the lice off her hair? And comb it nice and clean before you balled up to her and cuddled her and said, oh, I love you, baby. Mwah, 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 mwah. Come on. Let's be real, date boy. You want to talk about my fucking where I live? Say it's a basement? Nah. The place I live is a clean environment. It's a nice, healthy house. Yeah, occasionally there's a couple fucking maybe beer cans here and there. But your fucking place, it's a dumb shack. It's got fucking rats, cockroaches, and termites. I mean, I'm surprised that fucking place is still holding up. It's a matter of time before that thing's gonna start crumbling down. I mean, come on, you live in a shit fucking valley up in California, right, George Lanza? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Like I said, if you want to come to see him in Seattle, bring the big old funk fleet, bring the smoke boy, but CMN's gonna blast your smoke in the blow up. And I will again. I'm out here, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Jock, peace out.